What's up, everybody? Feedback here.
And I'm Chilliam. Oh, hang on a sec. And we're Battle Bros.
Warning! What you are about to see is fun to do and could possibly give you an advantage in multiplayer. However, the most likely outcome is that you will die over and over and your teammates will hate you.
Okay, we're going to do a little tutorial on some ATST parkour. Now, like you probably already know, the ATST is not very good at getting over obstacles that are in front of it. So moving forward across things is pretty difficult in ATST. However, something that I kind of found out by accident is that if you go backwards against an obstacle and start turning side to side, getting your ATST to kind of step itself as you're turning side to side, it's a lot better at getting over obstacles. You see the legs going crazy there. So basically what you're doing here is you're getting one of these legs to kind of set itself up, and turning side to side kind of gets it to push itself up on top of that obstacle. This works in a lot of different places. I'm going to show you a few places here. This is just one on Hoth here. Now, like you're about to see in a second, it's pretty fun, but it's not the most strategic thing. You have basically no cover from anywhere on the map. All the A-wings and X-wings in the sky are going to target you. Everybody on the ground is going to go, oh my god, what is that ATST doing up there? Let's shoot it. You know, so it's not the most strategic thing in the world to do, but it is a lot of fun. And I had a whole lot of fun filming this. These few clips for this tutorial, but the main thing I think to get across with this is once you figure out that you can get over stuff going backwards on an ATST, it kind of opens up a whole new world for where you can go with an ATST, because I know a lot of times there are just tiny little obstacles that get in your way and it can be frustrating. But anyways, this one here is a friend of mine who I just kind of explained how it works and kind of pointed him in the right direction. And this is a different place on Hoth. That's the place where, you know, the Empire tends to have a few people sniping into the cave. Okay, now we're on Tatooine. This is just basically right where you spawn by this Imperial shuttle here. You can walk up over to this side here. It's kind of the easiest place. You can pretty much do it anywhere over here. Anywhere that's about knee height for the ATST is pretty easy to do this with. And as you can see, just kind of went straight up. I'm going to struggle going forward a little bit here, just because the hill's a little bit steep to go forward with an ATST. But you can see I kind of turn around and sidestepping up it's a little easier. You can't go much higher than this little hilltop. Like, see, I'm already getting missiled here. You get a pretty good vantage point from the map from this place, but, you know, like I said before, not a whole lot of cover. I kind of hide behind this lower part of the hill to get myself a little bit of cover. And you can see some stuff exploding near me. Still, I do want to try to get on top of that part, because you can kind of get around the back of that for a little bit more cover as well. But you know, if any of these aircraft like get rid of these TIE fighters, you're pretty much done. As soon as someone sees you up here, you're gonna get got. Here comes another missile, but I can use a hill as a little bit of a blocking point. And right in front of where I'm shooting is the next area we're going to show in a second here, as soon as I get blown up. You can see I've only been up here for less than a minute, and they're already... Look, oh, there's the A-Wing. Yeah. Alright, so on to the next one. Alright, here we are again, the second uplink. Now this one you don't even have to do the backwards thing. I found this one out actually pretty early on. These X-Wings are just being a little bit annoying right now. So I'm going to try to get rid of them a little bit before I end up getting up there. Become more exposed, you know. Just right here over to the right, kind of by these turrets, you pretty much can just walk straight forward onto it. You're out of combat for a little bit, but as long as you walk kind of fast, you got plenty of time. And then here you are on top of the side of the mountain, and you know, there's a couple of little hills and valleys here that'll get you stuck, but you know, like I've shown you before, sidestepping, going backwards if you absolutely have to, will help you get up there a little bit easier. And here, see, I'm getting missiled at again. You can kind of look into their spawn over there. That X-Wing, I think, was maybe trying to crash into me. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what he was doing. But, yeah, so this is Tatooine. This one's pretty good for both the second and third uplinks. In third uplinks, you can't really see many enemies, but when the speeders come to try to wrap up your walkers, you have a pretty good vantage point for them here. And really, I don't know why these X-Wings haven't already destroyed me. I guess they do have a little bit going on in the sky. There's rebels running underneath me like it's a good idea. Anyways, let's cut from here and go to Endor. Here we are on Endor. Now this is just to the left of the spawn when you on the first uplinks when you get the ATSD. You go forward a little bit here, and right there's usually like 2 or 3 of those little trees that you can blow up. Now this one's a little bit more difficult than the ones on Hoth. It's a little bit more of a sheer cliff, but it was the easiest place I could find on Endor to get up to this area. But like I said before, you just kind of wiggle yourself back and forth while holding backwards. One thing I've kind of started to realize is if you turn almost all the way around, it can help a little bit more too. But you'll see one of these legs pop up in a second, and it'll just push me straight up. Right. Yeah, in a little bit. But yeah, I mean, these I've tended to notice that this is not the best thing to do with an ATSD on this map. Usually, or on any map really, any of this parkour stuff. On this map especially, I tend to kind of go around to the right if I want to actually try hard. I'll go around to the right and just kind of camp that uplink on the outside there. But as you can see, I've gotten up now, and I'm walking over the, it's already in the Y-wing attack phase. So I'm just kind of getting around behind them. I'm going to catch a few rebels here by surprise. They're not gonna see it coming. Obviously, why would you expect an ATST to be behind you, up above you? I think it's kind of funny. I like to kind of push the boundaries of these types of games where they give you sort of freedom, but not a whole lot, you know. Anyways, so this next map is actually the most frustrating, and here it is. It's on Sullust. Now this one actually took me. I got up straight away, like one match, but I didn't actually start recording until I was up to where I'm at now. And then this is like three tries later. That first little bit, even though I kind of made it look easy there, I cut out like 3 minutes of me just twisting back and forth. But once you get up that part, it kind of helps to get up on a little bit to the right. I mean, you can just go back and see how I did it there. But once you get up to that first part, it's pretty easy getting up to this part. And this one, you pretty much can't do it on the first uplands because there's just too many enemies around and they're all going to start shooting you. On the second uplands, it's a little bit more feasible, but still, there are people like really kind of close around. But then if you wait till the third uplinks, obviously you can't really see anything. I mean, I can kind of shoot into the spawn there. As you'll see, those grenades don't get very far. But, you know, you're still not really in any kind of cover here. The time before I did this, yeah, see I'm getting sniped, but the snipes aren't really that big a deal. What is a big deal though is what you're about to see, which is, I mean, I guarantee if I was in that airspeeder I'd do the same thing. So, here it is, ATST Parkour. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you on the Battlefront.